Good day guys, Shadak here, and welcome back to Genshin Impact. Now, I have, when I'm recording this, I have not uploaded any of the Dying Light, have not edited, same with Genshin 2.5 videos, so I'll be doing that soon hopefully. Also, I should mention, I have gotten new, what, new voice, hold up, new voice line. There's nothing there.
I'm a little low on energy.
Oh, I don't see it before. Wait, there's another one right at the bottom. Hold a second,
As per our contract.
I did not see those. As you can see, level 90. I'm using this, which is level 90. And I've triple crowned. Yeah. So, this is going to be fun. And I'm going to have to deal with this the entire time. Because I am going to be doing Chapter 2, Act 4. We're heading to the Chasm.
Ah, traveler. Right on cue. Hey, Catherine. Got any new commissions for us today?
I might turn up sound after this.
How come you look so happy to see us? What have you done? I went to the shrine to draw a fortune slip earlier. The shrine maiden told me that it is the season for an unexpected reunion. Catherine? Drawing fortune slips at the shrine? Is it just Paimon, or is that the most unusual thing ever? Wait, no, that's not the unusual part. We're in Liyue. You went to Inazuma and back in a single day? Even I have a private life, you know. Okay, so when you say unexpected reunion, you mean running into us, right? Who can say? But the anticipation of knowing that an unexpected reunion is due is making me happy to see everyone I cross paths with today. Fair enough.
Oh,
Even though we see each other pretty much every day, whatever makes you happy.
an unexpected reunion.
Wait, are you safe? Oh, Paimon gets it. Well, let's just hope the Shrine Maiden was right. Fingers crossed we find him. I'm sorry. Did I say something I shouldn't have? You both seem a little down.
No, he said nothing.
It's nothing. Anyway, back to business. Do you have a new commission you want to give to us? Yes, as a matter of fact, I do. This one is from a miner. It seems to be related to investigating the chasm. Really? Does this mean the chasm's not sealed off anymore? I will leave the requester to fill you in on all the relevant details. His name is Yue Hui, and he should be at the chasm right now.
Okay.
All right then. Thanks, Catherine. We'll head there right away. Very well. Ad Astra Abyssosque. This time you are truly bound for the abyss. Good luck to you both.
Oh, bound for the abyss. Equipment of the echoing depths. Hold the chasm is sealed off. If you're an outsider, please. Oh, it's you. Oh no, Paimon, come on now. Haha, so for skiing. Of course I remember you. How can I forget the person who saved my life? I was only recently transferred here myself. Didn't think I'd meet you here. Guess I'm a lucky guy, eh? We saved you? Did we do that? Oh, come on now. I was at the Jade Chamber when we fought that sea monster together. I was lightly injured and only returned to my post recently. You might not remember me, but I'll never forget you. All our comrades who fought that day witnessed what you did for Liyue. Could you tell me a bit about the chasm? 2 years ago, an unknown incident occurred deep within the caverns, and the chieftain gave the order to close the place. The mines were largely evacuated to safety. It's just a shame that such a huge mine ceased production. Just like that, the workers took the compensation and went their separate ways. Once such a gathering of people is dispersed, I fear it may be difficult to get them back together again. I'm sorry, go off topic. I believe that you must be here on important business, so I won't bother you any further. If you have any questions, just ask Mute Munning directly. He should be at the campsite at the mine entrance. Also, it's not that I don't trust you or anything, but it's my job to remind you to not do anything that breaks the law. Don't worry, you can trust us. Come on. Alright. Into the... Oh, it's creepy. Well, the chasm really is impressive. You know what? Because this is a normal act, I'm going to put Lumine on instead of Kazuha. I also going to change her back to
Just
Gio.
what will we come across?
Actually, she doesn't even have the stuff set. Okay, give this back. I am going to set Lumine up for Geo. Oh, that's already active. Um, what's this? Yeah, change this. I gotta change this. Geo damage. Why is that on Yaimiko? Crit damage. Alright, so 2, 2, 2. Okay, I guess that's good. I have to go to change back to Geo, which I'll do over there. Or like whatever the statue of the 7 inches, I think is right over there. Okay, I definitely need to turn the sound down. Why is it so loud? Okay, there we go. There he is.
Hi there! You must be Yuehoi, right?
Yeah.
I've been sent by the Adventurers Guild.
Ah, great. Good to meet you. Yes, I was the one who posted that commission.
Yeah.
Wait a second. You look kind of familiar. Are you a famous adventurer or something?
It's complicated.
Alright then. I'll start by introducing myself. I'm Yuehue, a miner, and I received a mining permit for the chasm just recently. I have a handful of other guys in my crew.
Seriously?
Yeah.
They actually give permits out for the chasm?
Yes, the folks over at Yujing Terrace finally came to their senses and are now allowing a limited amount of ore mining near the surface. We were among the first to gain approval.
Oh.
But some things have happened recently that put all the miners on edge.
Yeah.
Really? What happened? We haven't heard anything.
So, it's hard to say exactly how big of an issue it is. Could be something, could be nothing. The main
Yeah.
thing is that it's just very strange. While one of the miners was on a break, he suddenly noticed a few hilly trolls walking his way. They seemed like they were in a daze or something. They walked right by him without giving him a single glance. They just made a beeline for the depths of the chasm. After that, the
Oh.
miner started observing his surroundings more closely and noticed the same thing happening time and time again.
Are the hilly trolls just curious? Maybe they just want to take a peek inside.
Not likely. The strange
Yeah.
part is that in all the time this miner's been watching the hilly trolls, he's never seen any of them come back out.
That's spooky.
It seems to be a one-way trip. Once the hilly trolls go in, they never emerge again. And it seems to be happening more and more frequently as of late. What are these hilly trolls up to? What happens to them after they go inside? Is there a disaster brewing? These are the kinds of thoughts going through the guys' heads now. Everyone's driving themselves crazy worrying about it.
Yeah.
Paimon's not surprised. Paimon feels spooked just hearing about it.
I don't dare imagine what's going on inside the chasm.
Exactly. The deepest fear is the fear of the unknown, you know? So we have to get to the bottom of it before everyone can put their minds at rest.
Yeah.
Do we really want to take this commission? Thanks, Mr. Miner.
We'll take it.
Hey, you can at least pretend to consider Paimon's opinion first.
I'm inclined to think the Abyss Order is involved.
Oh, so that's where you're coming from. Well, okay then. Maybe we will find some clues about your twin.
Yeah, Paimon?
You'll really regret it if you don't go, huh?
Yes.
So, what's your verdict? Will you take the commission? No pressure, but I gotta say, I'm not loving the prospect of my mining permit going to waste.
Yep, we'll take it. We're kinda curious ourselves now, too.
Yeah.
Great. You're doing me an enormous service here. Now, let me give you the rough location that the hilly trolls keep heading to.
Okay. Complete something and find a way to enter. Huh. Oh, when to do that? Huh. Okay. I didn't realize that it was a world quest. So you have to do a world quest to actually get into the chasm. Or at least the underground part. Well, at least I've now opened that. 10 crates of meat, 10 crates of vegetables, various amounts of firewood, and camping equipment to be given to a Meredith outpost. 3 crates of various ores to be sent to the Hushen Hall warehouse in exchange for spare parts for tools in various amounts. Oh, I saw making you wait. What do you need? Ah, it's you. Yeah, since when were we all that familiar with you? I mean, you are the heroes who saved Leeway. Your deeds are remembered by us all. Since you're here at the chasm, you must be here on some important business. In which case, I'm sure you must have a permit from Lady Kaching, right? No, we don't. Really? I mean, sorry to trouble you. Since you must be familiar with Lady Ningguang, a permit from her might hold still more weight. Could I see it, please? We don't have that either. Well, the Lord Tianshu is reclusive yet approachable, and also has great vision and good people of the hub. Surely he was the one who gave you permission to enter the chasm, right? Maybe. In that case, which one? Let me see your papers. Ah, there's nothing. I guess you don't have that either. Well, Miss Garnier works at Yuxing Terrace supporting the tree scene directly, so I'm sure her opinion would be lockstep with theirs. You at least have her permission, don't you? Actually, you know what? We could have just asked Garnier to sign off on this. I can go look for her right now. ... Sigh. So you've come at a bad time. This is really not the season to be visiting the chasm. The Ministry of Civil Affairs is still working on eliminating a great safety hazard within. So this is still very much a danger zone. If you have been commissioned by some merchant to urge us to open the mine faster, then I suggest you read the report I submitted to Sheng Lu Hall carefully. What's this person talking about exactly? Could you tell me more about the chasm? Right, so about the chasm. If you don't intend to leave just yet, you're free to explore the area a bit, but please keep your actions within the remit of Leeway's laws and statutes. I should mention, though, that there is a place I highly recommend you avoid. For example, the Great Mine in the center of the chasm has a 7-star array cast over it, by which I mean exactly what I say. It is a seal placed over the area by the cheating. Well, that's quite the clear explanation. As for the weak, I mean focal point of the array, it lies in the bedrock keys surrounding the area. These were placed by the cheating themselves. Connected in series, they affix the energy flowing through the array. The area around the bedrock keys have seen an abnormal amount of geo-elemental coalescences. It's almost as if the thing beneath yearns to finally emerge. Never mind me. I was talking to myself. So yes, that's how things are. Please do not go near the 7-star array, and don't even think about going down there to explore. The bedrock keys are definitely not losing structural integrity, and the surrounding areas are most certainly not plagued by any strange geo-elemental convergences. So please don't think of doing anything at all. But I know what you're gonna ask. There are most certainly no precious treasures down there, nor are there any prehistoric fossils to be had, and banish any thoughts about giant ancient ruins. Yes, please not bear any fruitless expectations towards this place. The way you're saying all this is super suspicious. Not even mushrooms will grow down there, nor are there wish-granting stones. And there are definitely no sailors who grow strong just by eating mushrooms. Again, don't get your hopes high. Yeah, sure. There's no need to be fierce. I come. Got it. Let's go. Wait, I haven't finished. I just need to go speak to Ji Cheng first. She's an adventurer hired by the ministry, and was once a miner here. She knows the camp's geography like the back of her hand. Also, let me write your certification real quick. When she sees it, she'll know that you're trustworthy. That said, I must warn you, Ji Cheng is definitely not the sort of person who has trouble standing still, and definitely has no thought of undoing the array and having a look underground. There's no way that she would ever put a team of idle adventurers together to brazenly enter hazardous areas. As such, you can forget about asking her to help you enter the chasm's mines. Got it. Did you really? As long as you understand, we're good. In which case, I won't take any more of your time. So we're gonna get her to help us. Alright. As you, hello there. Morning was the one who introduced me. This is his... Yes, forget that sheet of paper. I already know who you are just fine. That Munning. All he does is put on airs and write papers. Everything's gotta follow this or that procedure, and all that tripe. You know, stuff that makes you look important. I couldn't care less for that stuff. In any case, your name is already well known throughout the Adventurers Guild. Never mind any of your other contributions to Leeway. I'm that famous? Of course, many new recruits at the guild have heard of your exploits on Dragonspine from Iris. That includes me, you know. Piercing the frigid blizzard to open a path, discovering the ancient forgotten kingdom beneath the ice and frost, reaching the perilous summit, confronting the great change that came over that place with a mortal form. The things you've experienced, the obstacles you've overcome, the truth you've uncovered, they can be summed up in one word. Adventure. True adventure. Precisely. Wow, this is actually quite a shock to pile on. Are we really that awesome? Haha, and that isn't even mentioning the great battle you had with that sea monster on the Jade Chamber. You mean 2 great battles with 2 sea monsters on the Jade Chamber. I wasn't there to witness it, mind you, but I haven't missed a single telling of that story. So there are stories about us too. Of course, they are very popular in the city, you know. If you ask me, I'd say that Team Masker, Liu Su, and Iron Tongue Tien are both good in their own way, but I prefer Iron. I'm not too familiar with the storytelling tradition. Oh, don't worry, I get. Iron Tongue Tien's style is definitely not for everyone. I do sometimes find his choice of words and phrases feature too much slang. But as for Liu Su, it takes a while to get going, you know. Sometimes you're there for 2 hours before you start going, hey, this is pretty good. Some people like that style, but I find it uninteresting. And if you mean to say that this is just a story that won't get stale, let me just say this. If this were food or drink that we were talking about, it would surely go bad if we wrapped it up and covered it for half a day without opening it up. I think I said that I wasn't all that interested in storytelling. Yeah, we don't really know what you mean by all this. I'm sorry. I got a bit too excited there and didn't really consider if you were interested in what I was saying. Hee. Still, since you're here, Shadarkon, are you here at the Cheesing's behest? Did Mohi end up revealing some other information to you? You know, like, don't touch the bedrock keys. There's nothing under the chasm. Yihong won't help you. You know, stuff like that repeated over and over. Mohi did indeed tell us that. How well he didn't scare us. Indeed, he wasn't doing that at all. Yeah? So what did he intend to say? Muing is in the end a specialist hired by the Ministry of Civil Affairs. Even if he wanted to ask for help, there's a lot that he's not allowed to reveal in public. So he can only warn us and thus impart the means of getting into the chasm to you in a roundabout way. In essence, when he says you shouldn't, he really means that you can. What a weird guy. In any case, you should also mention that he wrote you a certification and told you to come find me. That note, which you now carry, means that you have authorization to travel through the chasm without any obstruction, of course, barring any personal intervention by the Chising. And the fact that he suggested that you find me means that I should tell you the way into the depths of the chasm. Yeah? What a convoluted way of hinting. Well, for what it's worth, I apologize for all the covering up that we're doing, but trust me, we have very good reasons for doing so. While the thing that they dug up under the chasm is truly abnormal, our investigations cannot be done without too much pomp and ceremony. Lest the people be alarmed. That is the Chising standing order. As such, we can only function under the cover of a no-entry order, secretly gathering explorers and scholars to enter the chasm and conduct investigations. This is all to, if necessary, and where possible, stave off the crisis that festers beneath the earth. So all the people at the encampment were, that's right, they're all brought on as support staff. They're all mostly reliable, well, mostly. He came here is also no coincidence. Your more than big shot in the cheating has already recommended that we enlist your aid, and honestly, we have little reason not to comply. In any case, it is also said that your aid is not necessarily difficult to enlist. Yeah? Does that mean that we were tricked? Oh, is that how it is? See you then. Aren't we at least going to ask them what they're offering? Please wait. I'm just passing on my superior's message. Those were her words, not mine. Just let me take those words back, alright? Humph. Come on. This is the cheating we talked about. They won't shortchange you for your aid. I don't exactly need help putting a missing person posters this time. Or I'm not. It's not as if I'm sure more of anything. I don't need help putting them this time. Then why don't you ask for something else this time? Cough. What if we could mitigate the safety hazards in the chasm? Any underground treasures or valuables will be given to the ones who discovers them. This is a special privilege given by the cheating, just to two of you. Really, no tricks now? And Palmer's treasure time begins once again. Oh, you see, the chasm is such a big place. Just imagine how much treasure there's going to be for our taking. Alright. Can we safely say that you've accepted this commission then? Alright, I'll do it for you, Paimon. Hey, that's right. Again, let me apologize for wasting your time on all these other things. Let's get down to business, shall we? If we wish to enter the chasm, we first need to find an adjuvant made from a material known as lumenstone. Only with it then we can move in the dark down there. Only with those with visions can use it. By considering that you can use elemental energies without vision, it's my guess that you should have no problem making use of the adjuvant. So where do we find this thing? It's in a warehouse to the south. The warehouse is well guarded, so it should be pretty secure. Just come back once you've gotten a hold of the catalyst. That was a lot of talking. Why does there have to be so much talking? Just over here. What saw me? Oh.
Rest and rebuild. Drop.
Okay.
Born of ice and frost.
I didn't that Chivray guy say there was no one standing guard. This should be what they're talking about. Let's take it with us. I got the Lumen Stone. Also, I'm now playing on our board number 8. We're back, you big liar. Me? What happened? No one was guarding the warehouse at all. What do you mean, it's well guarded? Huh? That shouldn't be the case. When I was guarding the place, the treasure hoarders wouldn't even dare come near it. Wait a minute. Who did you say was guarding the warehouse again? Me. Well, are you guarding it right now? Well, come on now. Which adventure in the right mind would let themselves get tied down with such a boring task? Am I right? Right. Well, putting your dereliction of duty to one side of the time for the time being, let's talk about how we want to do the array instead, shall we? Right. So I'm not too sure about how the bedrock key works, but you could start from looking at those cage-shaped geo element formations over there. What is that? These strange formations have been puzzling the mystery civil affairs for some time now. They seem to have grown from the bedrock of the chasm over the last 2 years, and their properties are very similar to those of the thing underground. We say this because we can undergo some kind of disintegration when under the influence of the anomalies. Later, Christian Hall's investigation revealed that they have been absorbing the elemental energy from the surroundings, slowly eroding the structure of the bedrock keys. It is a most ominous phenomenon, almost like something is consciously trying to break the sealing away. We have to clear them out twice every month, but they will always grow back quickly, and they have only grown back quicker over time. Perhaps that thing below is growing restless, and that is why the chasing has sent us to investigate. Up here. I don't get why people are making so much noise. I'm trying to record.
Starfall!
Yeah, it doesn't work. Maybe do with this. Oh, yep, there we go. Now where's another one? I cannot see another one. Where's? Oh, there it is. No, and this goes over here. Well, as for how we should move the bedrock key here, we'll try healing those formations and use the shards they release. Okay, well, one is destroyed. And there we go. Well, that should do it. How you destroy? I mean, undid the bindings on the bedrock key so easily. Guess we were right to have faith in you two. I'm quite sure we just damaged public property. Money has already sent a damage report ahead of us, so technically the bedrock keys were damaged before we arrived, not after. Well, that leaves 4 more that we need to handle. Yes, I've drawn a basic diagram that shows where 3 of the 4 are. I hope it'll be of use to you. Thank you, I guess. As for the last one, honestly, I'm not very sure where that is anymore. After the mines were dismissed, there was a seepage incident in the mine, causing that cylinder to be submerged under the waters. In any case, settle the other 3 sites. We'll meet up after and think about what to do next. Not coming along with us? Not this time. I mean, I was originally assigned to guard the warehouse. Thanks to my slip-up, I nearly let treasure hoarders in there. Honestly, I'm already in your debt for not reporting my error. Things could get bad if Manning catches me and puts me on the trail for some errands again. So I'll stand guard as I should for now. Still, I believe that this riddle will be no match for the 2 of you at all. One is over there. Let's go teleport here. Let's do this one first. This is a very creepy view. I can see the J chamber from here. I wonder if we can get up there and see what like Sumu looks like. Oh, I see some Animo slimes. I actually, one thing I want to check, archive. Living beings. Is there any new? I know there's at least one new. Yeah, This is another one of these night guys. There's an automation thing, and there's a mystical beast. Gotcha. Here, over here, okay,
Drop. Allow me. No touching. Next on the agenda.
oh, over there. Actually, maybe what I've got to do is disable all of them. Is that all? Yep, that's all. The music stopped. So there's one more of these that I need to stop.
Starfall.
Alright, so I'm guessing I have to do each one in order. From highest, which is over there, there's a fourth one, to lowest.
Drop.
Do I have to do this one first? Alright, and then it's that one. Oh, there's this here. Is this one? And then it's that one. And I think the last, there's one more, which is this one. This way. Boom. And one has been cut off, as you can see there. That looks cool. It's going to wonder how many K-shaped objects and related and stuff. Yeah. Thank you for that. And now I have to try to get to the other ones. Alright, this is great. No, which one's closer? The one up here, okay. Right over here. Question is, where over here? I don't really see it from up here. Unless there's a place like underground a bit. But now since it's under me. No way down there. Maybe down over here and in. There's a chest. But it's in the rock. And it's hidden shells. I'm too lazy to do that. How do I get to it? Not, I'm gonna just this and go around the long way, I guess. I'm just getting as close to teleport points to where the things are. Like, I like all these places and stuff, but like, the one thing I hate about them is how difficult it is to go around the place. How much mountains there are. Teleport points should just be down here. Right, there's some miners over there. Never mind, they're just treasure hoarders. They look like treasure hoarders. No, I'm here again, might as well.
We're way behind schedule. Next on the agenda.
Wait, is it in these?
Starfall!
I don't think so, but there's something here. Oh, this is what summons the chest.
Starfall!
Huh.
I'll keep this close.
I did not think a chest was going to be like there. Oh, and there's also a chest here. Unique rocks. Okay. The place is up here though. Just gotta wait like a year till I find it. It takes me that long to find certain things. Damn, that's a jump boost right there. Where is it? Do you have to go there and then in? Is it saying we have to go into an in that area? They're saying it's definitely under. Huh? Down there? Where this teleport point was? I think this is where it's saying I have to go. I hate this. At least I can one-shot it.
We're way behind schedule.
There's the key. Why do you make me walk? Alright.
Rest and rebuild. Drop. My will embodied. No touching.
Go away. There we go. Okay. So the question is, where is the? Okay, it's right there. Maybe that one, or this one. One of the two. And that worked. Now I need the other one.
Starball.
Hey, border, can you move out of the way?
Starball.
Border. There we go. There we finally. Oh hey.
Hold the line. Starball.
Oh, I didn't hit that. Moo magic. Now that's efficient destruction. Oh, whoops! We've undone the seal. Now I've got to go over there. I guess I'll go from that one. Nice lift. That did not work as intended. And up here. It's gonna be a long recording having to do this world world quest. Oh, wait. That's here. What? I found it. And this also takes us up. Move me up. And I'm off here. That did not hit the correct angle. There's one more which looks like it's over here. Right down the bottom. With treasure hoarders.
Is this an answer from this world?
There's a lot of treasure hoarders. Where's one of those glowing rocks? There's some nice music. Found the rock. Alright.
Transfiguration. Born of ice and frost. Let's move out. Allow me. Manifest.
Alright, take it out. Stop, please stop, let us explain. Aren't you guys just a bunch of treasure hoarders? Just turn yourselves in, there's nothing to explain around here. Miller's squad leader Yanbo of the Chasm District. Air Service, it's an honor to meet you, Shadow Archon. And your most eminent flying companion. Hey, it's Paimon to you, mister. I apologize. I'm very sorry, but I think there's been a small misunderstanding. So you're not treasure hoarders? Well, no, just the opposite. Well, and you're not wrong to say that this area is indeed one of the treasure hoarders' lairs. After the workers were dismissed, those weasels wormed their way in here. At first, they were just mining, smuggling some glazed sand crystal, and playing hide and seek with our patrols. But they would grow bolder as time went on, even breaking into occupying the old warehouse that the miners left behind. They even used the tools there to make their own cheap little trinkets to sell. Breaks my heart every time. What breaks your heart? Such rough-hewn trinkets can only be used to cheat first-time visitors to Leeway, or some ivory tower scholars, and I'll bet that they will try to get them on the market using lower prices too. Perhaps even try undermining some legitimate brands. It's not like they've got any brand power themselves, right? That's true. It's a joke in poor taste to think that they'd make good more of this. That's why we came here and took care of the treasure hoarders who actually held this position, before disguising ourselves as them and lying in wait. Well, that was a while back now. We managed to ascertain thus far that one of the leaders is in contact with a branch of the Fatui, and that they may be preparing a transaction involving dangerous items. About the contact between the Fatui and the treasure hoarders. Although we followed the Fatui's plots before, they maintain some strength out here in the wilds. Their professionalism and combat prowess are not to be underestimated. Indeed, we consider them opponents of the utmost peril. If they were to team up with the treasure hoarders to go against us, it would pose a tricky security risk indeed. Whatever the case, we are fully prepared for an all-out assault. We just need to catch them all in one fell swoop, and then we'd have known what they were up to. And that's when we arrived. I mean, we knew that you were good, but we didn't think that you were this good. You feel much incapacitated about half the people under my command. Of course, we were here for another reason. This is why we. This is where one of the bedrock keys that hold up the. Couldn't allow that to fall into treasure hoarder's hands. Looks like we really beat up the wrong people this time. Well, yes, but as I said, the fault was ours first. Well, this guy's pretty easy going, huh? Does this mean we can leave? So just because I don't blame you, doesn't mean that Leeway's goals won't. Sorry about that. Yeah? You did on purpose. Let me see. Battery and assault, obstructing the militant duties, attempting to destroy the seven-star array, and damaging premises. Even with a militant consideration, congratulations, you'll be offered food and board in Leeway for an extra 5 to 10 years. Yeah? You know, I could have hit you a lot harder. We were just batting some annoying looking people around. Batting some annoying. You guys were wearing treasure hoarder uniforms. Come on. But please let me finish. However, if law-abiding citizens or outlander guests might use legal means to assist Melith in their duties, they can gain the reward and compensation due to them. This too is the law of this land. So don't worry, that fight previously was not utterly in vain. So what do we get for helping you? Well, stolen goods should not be casually moved. If you're willing to aid us, any items that make us coincidentally find along the way, for example, a treasure hoarder's secret stash, or something is yours to do with as you please. We also have some more on us, which I hope you won't mind having. It's not a lot, but we weren't counting on needing outside help like this either. So that means no jail time and treasure to be had, is that right? Yes. Alright then, you've got a deal, mister. Lead the way. Alright, don't be too reserved now. I'm going to head to our rendezvous point to wait for the orders. Catch up soon, or we'll act first. Hey, come on, let's follow him. Hey. I'm assisting with official duties, you know. And there's more to be had too. Paimon. But what about this thing? I'm doing this still. You can't stop me from doing this. The fourth one's over there somewhere. Looks like we're all done. So now I've got 2 quests. I will do that soon. At the moment I'll do this one. Just because I want to get this done, because otherwise it could take too long. I might do the other one off camera, because that's what I do with world quests. I only do the main quests on. So who knows, I might even end up just making this look like me speed running it, like speeding it up a fair amount. Or cutting a bunch of it out. Especially the walking. And down here. We're back. The 3 bedrock keys have all been destroyed. Shh. That's... What's up all of a sudden? What happened? Don't start, it's nothing much. It's the earth shaking, that's all. Perhaps the mountain rocks are being stabilized by the loosening of the seal. Do you feel it? Not at all. You fly, so of course you don't. Huh? That's a good point. I guess it's just the miner's instinct. If you grew up in a mine since you were young, you know a thing or two about the language of the stones. Wait, watch out. With the ground really is shaking. Palmer's having trouble standing straight. You don't stand at all. Yeah, the shaking stopped. It looks like it's over for now. Thankfully, we were above ground. If we were in the mines and when this earthquake happened, hopefully, Money and the others don't blame this on us. Now, the ceiling and raised powers have been greatly decreased. We just need to deal with that last bedrock key. Let's go. I am having a drink of water that I have right here. My throat is dying from how much I have to speak because it doesn't have damn voice lines. Nice and refreshing water. Okay. And it's right next to the statue. This is why I went to the statue first. Make it. I meant to go down. Okay, I'm not if I meant to eat. Huh? I'm just
Rebuild.
heal up for the 4 damage.
Drop.
Oh, I need like a geocatalyst to do this, or bow. For these passing earthquakes, Adaka breath. And that what's that? Oh, Paimon knows. I hate treasure hoarder. Must be okay. What is these things? The surface. That's a beautiful name for something. Destroy the. It's down here. Hey, don't you mean Ashtaha? Maybe. The ones who most confidently speak of Dragon's Tail with your. Yeah. Alright, which one's the next one?
Drop.
Are you kidding me? Out of any monster that could have approached, it had to be the
Take your true
Geobishops.
form.
It had to be. These things suck. I hate them. With a burning passion.
Hold the line. Transfiguration.
Oh. Why are you kidding me?
Take your true form. Born of ice and frost.
No, I'm using burst. I don't normally use burst often. Nice. And that should be the seal. Very impressive. That should be the last one. With this, the race scene in Chasm has been dissipated, and we can explore the area underground. That said, we should probably go and pay money a visit first. Not that he's going to do anything other than escort us, though. You follow Zhisheng back to the camp. Hey, money. See, what did I say? You weren't guarding the warehouse as you should have at all. You've really done it this time. Zhisheng, how are we going to resolve this matter, huh? Are you going to take responsibility for undoing the array of your own accord, can you? You're here. So how are you going to explain destroying the bedrock keys? If you really wanted to stop me, you'd have chased me off some time ago. You are alright. You're taking responsibility for this. As for the rest, we'll wait for the Chasing to make their judgment first. Hey, don't worry. Money only gets mad at people who don't care. Otherwise, he's just a warrior ward, not a bad person. Well, let's leave this crappy temper aside first. Once you're ready, I'll round everyone up to follow you down into the mines. Our purpose this time is to reach the deepest level of the chasm, map it, and investigate the source of the anomalies. Ah yes, I almost forgot. Welcome to the chasm exploration team. If you allow me a bit of your time, let me introduce you to the team. This is Khedive, a scholar specifically called in from Sumeru. His specialties are ores and biology. He is the exploration team's leading man, well in scientific and financial matters at least. This is Jian Wu, who is in charge of safety, the repair and maintenance of any facilities we use, and our security is ensured by her. And this is Talisin. He's a bard from Mondstadt, and goodness knows why he insisted on coming down here with us. And perhaps you'll discover new allies once you get down into mines there. Haha, who knows? At last but not least, you have me, the super hands-on surveyor. My job is to help scout the way forwards and draw the maps, which I'll share with you all, of course. Well, please head over to the crane by the mines once you're ready. Originally, it was meant to transport goods, but it can also bring a few people up and down the mines, no problem. That said, since you have your wind glider, I suppose that you'd be fine even without the crane, eh? Ooh, spooky. Oh, you're down here. Feel this area sure is familiar. It's been a long time since I came down into these mines. Don't get careless, Cheong. I, for one, smell something unfamiliar. And we couldn't jump straight down. Maybe we were just distracted by the swaying of the crane. You spent too much time above ground. Howen didn't smell anything at all. Do all of you miners have such keen noses? Haha, lack of a good nose could forfeit your life down here. That said, we should still be fine. The finches are still quite lively. Look, the lumen spire is growing all the way down here too. That wasn't the case the last time we came down here. Right, that really did happen. Let's go have a look. It feels like someone just stole Palmer's thunder. Okay, now go investigate the location. Don't do that. I want to go 1,000 meters away. How are we going to go down further? Oh, the ruined serpent's over there. And jeez, look how far away that is. That's going to definitely be a long while before I'm able to get over there. Alright. Sorry for intruding, Geoslimes. There's nothing for me down there. Maybe that way. That way with the ominous entrance. Which you guys probably couldn't see from over there, but like... That looks kind of ominous, doesn't it? Oh, there's like also that luminescent spine. So, are you kidding me? He wants me to do this first? Ugh. And it's up there, so I've got to teleport back up. Wow, that's just great. I wanted... It's going to make me do so many things before I'm able to do the quest. I just want to go to the Chasm. Alright, grab this. To think that Lumen Spa would appear so close to the surface. I was always I was always of the opinion that these things could not appear in more structurally vulnerable locations. They have fragments of that thing underground traveling up the veins of the rock before finally arriving here. Hey, stop spouting nonsense. They were originally rocks from the local area, which is why they became like this. They just underwent some kind of transformation process and formed crystals, that's all. The analysis that the Chasing Commission asked to conduct reveal that they are by and large made of ores from the local area. They've just been affected by some outside force that's creating these strange crystals. Huh? Look over there, that crystal looks just like the adjuvant you have with you, Shadow Archon. Why don't you take the Luminstone adjuvant and have a look? That's right, the adjuvant is made of the same material as these crystals. These formations will thus naturally react to one another on account of that similarity. How very strange. Is that all you have to say? Don't fight, you two. We're not fighting. Yeah, we're not. What I mean to say is that it doesn't matter whether you're fighting or not. Genshin and I need to set up a temporary camp ahead. You don't run off while we're doing that. The crystals we discovered will be very useful for our subsequent exploration. If you find anything after this, please make sure to contact me. My skills haven't rusted away just yet, so I can help you process some of the raw ores. I believe that it will prove quite useful to you in your adventures. And also don't fight, alright? Got it. Understood. That's a good pair of kiddos. I'll get you some playing later. Anyway, if you find anything strange nearby, please report it in a timely fashion. Actually, do you remember what Jin we said the last time about Uncle? I have forgotten. And since you're here, Shadow Archon, could you help me out once again? Uncle is our senior here in the mines. Several years ago, he was one of those who went missing when the Chasm miners were dispersed. He's hard of hearing and may not have heard the alerts. The pension from Hyoshin Hall and Shenglu Hall are quite generous, but his family has already long arranged for his funeral. But although I'm not much of a believer in the supernatural, I can't help but feel that he's still alive down here somewhere. He was really an old hand. Whether it was avoiding disasters in mind, how to escape, how to wait for rescue, he knew it all. Taught me a lot of it too. That's why I believe that he must be alive in here somewhere. Even now, I won't give up searching for him. I'll point you to a few places where he was sighted before we dispersed. Who knows, you might still be able to find some clues there. As for me, I'll be exploring the deeper parts of the mine caverns. Oh yeah, don't forget your candy now. Stay safe. I'll be fine, it's not like I'm an amateur or anything. Don't you worry about me.